St. Lucia's Lawas Festival will be celebrated on Friday, and the CDF is proud to be a facilitator for this year's celebration. The celebration will commence with a coronation service of 3 individuals from various Lawas groups. A decision was made with multiple stakeholders to showcase what unofficial coronation service resembled during the colonial period.
Tomorrow we celebrate the Lawas Festival, Vive Lawas, and we will start off the day with a church service. Now, before we get to the church service, I wanted to let everybody know that there are 3 coronations happening within the church service. We had a series of meetings with the clergy, with the groups, and the king and the 2 queens who are going to be coronated. The king from the Moshi Lawas group, the queen from the Moshi Lawas group, and the queen from the Grand Riviere Lawas group.
Ms. Frederick provided details on how the delegates will be ushered to the service on Friday morning. She encourages citizens to come view the spectacle at the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception to indulge in authentic culture.
They will assemble at the CDF and wait, and they will be limo and driven to the cathedral with outriders, and they will enter with the clergy. That in itself is a sort of is not necessarily a grand spectacle, but it is a point where people can be educated about the festival. How do they do that ascension of king and queen, and people can see that whole process.
The creative producer outlined the route which will be traversed by the Lawas members around the city. The CDF anticipates this year's festival to be the biggest celebration of Lawas thus far.
They go down Miku Street and parade down Bridge Street, back into the boulevard and back into the Derek Walcott Square, where the afternoon sessions will begin, where they are going to bouiller. And it's the presentations of the groups. At certain points, the public will be allowed to join in and be part of the process. You know, it's interactive. So we're looking forward for tomorrow. It's exciting.
The preservation of such festivals has been a concern for the CDF and other cultural stakeholders. Ms. Frederick says, for a festival which has existed for nearly 150 years, it deserves even more prominence.
This festival should be preserved, and there are moves towards placing it on the intangible cultural heritage list, both flower festivals. And we have to recognize that if something has the longevity to survive more than 150 years old and still be in this realm, this modern context of AI today, then that is significant. If anything else, it should be preserved and used as a pinnacle of this is a testament of our struggle, and this is what we've created, and we're preserving it.
She says CDF will continue to play its part in ensuring culture is passed on to the next generation. The Lawas Festival Mass commences at 9 a.m. at the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception on August 30th, 2024. For the DBS News World, Manasseh Stanislas reporting.